Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. Not a topwater edition, but this is where we catch largemouth bass and I show you how to have fun catching largemouth bass. So buckle up and hang on, it's gonna be a good one. Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. Good morning, it is a good morning. We've had a decent little topwater bite, but now we're gonna switch to, you guys know, probably my favorite bait to throw. And I want to jump real quick to chatterbaits before that sun comes up and over them treetops. Can you guys see that sun? It is just coming over there. There's some clouds. We're going to jump in here real quick. I don't have a lot of time. That is becoming my favorite chatterbait early morning, that color, because of Charles. He was like one day just tearing them up on a buzzbait. I don't have a buzzbait with this color skirt. I need to get one. I tried a buzzbait today, not that good. So we're going to jump in here with chatterbaits. But I'm going to try some different colors. We're going to go down this bank, maybe throw even a rattle trap in between, so stay tuned for the videos coming out today. But we've got that kind of a Bee Height Delight knockoff, and we do have, I broke out the jackhammers. So we've got the jackhammer in Bee Height Delight. See, there's a little subtle differences in the knockoff version. 1/2 ounce, 3/8 ounce. But I've got my purple one and just a good old black and blue. Don't have a gold blade going yet, but I may dig it out also. So buckle up, hang on, let's do some chatterbait fishing right here. I'm gonna just let the wind blow us down this bank, just like we did with topwater. My best topwater was right behind us. I did manage one for like a little showstopper, just put an end to that. We're gonna see how well chatterbaits work compared to where I just came through with topwater, to see if a lot of times there's a better bite going on down below. Let's just make a first cast right off the bat. Come on, cloud. Oh yeah, oh boy, them clouds are helping me out. Maybe. Ain't nothing helping me out now, right? My chatterbait game. I thought you knew how to work chatterbaits, Charlie. Yeah, I did too. Tells me there ain't nothing up on the bank. They're all still, which I ran across fish in that topwater video. They were like out under the boat, and I kind of tried them briefly with the worm. I don't know if that footage made it, but yeah, it's going right to my black and blue. Good old blade. Now this is not really the skirt. I might change it up here in a minute. Because I've said it before, I think there's always, once that water temps get into 50s, for sure 55 and above, they'll always hit a chatterbait. I think if you find the right color, you know, right color, right depth, speed kind of deal. And that's one thing I've been watching. I kind of been re-watching some chatterbait videos. You know, Brett Hyde and a few other guys that, you know, are known for chatterbaits, Bass and Bonsai, and, you know, kind of deciding, do I want to change up anything? You know, how's my chatterbait game compared to everybody else's? Now, I've been losing fish here lately on hook set, so I think this is still the rod. I have been noticing that, in which Brett Hyde and a few others talk about it, and I've talked about it before, but I kind of gotten away from it. You don't want to, like, you know, it's not a jig hook set. You don't want to yank straight up, and I've catch myself just, oh, there's one. You know, you want to be ready and side sweeping, and I think they're kind of telling you the right way, but for the wrong reasons on how to do a hook set, you know, and for the rods everybody's using. I think the biggest reason, I've watched one other YouTuber kind of get it right, what I feel right, or the way I think it is. I guess my opinion anyway, of why you want that kind of hook set and what's happening. I think, like, because I've heard of several of them talk about it, that fish, you know, typically come up and grab a chatterbait. You know, knock slack in your line. And I think when you get a thing like that, and if you yank out like this, or even if you yank like this, but if you yank too quick, too fast, before you feel the weight of the fish, I think what's happening is that blade's collapsed. Like, fish came up and grabbed it, sucked it in, the blade probably went in with it, and the blade's down. And when you do that crazy boom, you basically you pop his mouth open, which gives you way less of a chance of getting that hook stuck in his mouth. So I think when you lean into it and you feel the weight, what you're actually doing is you're pulling that, you know, inside his mouth, you're pulling that hook or the blade back your way to where you're feeling that weight, and then you're like, you know, I don't think it matters then if you do a, you know, bone jarring, once you're feeling the weight and you just keep going, as you get better, you know, your percentages go way up. You're still going to lose fish no matter how you know, careful you're trying or whatever. So I think having, first of all, something on there like the slobber knockers coming out, And if you're running something with salt as a trailer, just something that once they grab it, they're hanging on. They typically hang on pretty good to chatterbait if you've got any kind of soft plastic trailer. So you definitely don't have to get as crazy on the hook set, but even if you want to be quick, just, you know, lean in, feel the weight like everybody says. And I think that's because you're feeling it, and it's going to straighten get that blade back your way, so it's not going to pop their mouth open when you do pull hard. And then you know, you want a side for another reason. You want that side sweep, because if you're like, oh, he's out there, you didn't bring the bait totally way up, way more out of the, you know, out of his mouth, away from him. If you do a side deal, you may just pull it just a, you know, a couple foot or so ahead of him, but he can still see it, he's still tracking it, and then slow back down. And a lot of times you can get them to re-hit again if you do miss a hit. So there's several reasons to, you know, not try to pop them like you would with the jig. With the jig, typically you're trying to get it through. You're either in grass. A lot of times you don't, you know, if you do this too much, you might be pulling yourself right into a log or a rock or whatever. But chatterbaits, normally you're up in a little more clear, so you're just coming like this, and if you feel something, you like lean in and then do a little pop. But if nothing's there, then stop. You kind of just did a very erratic, you know, maybe make them even chase it harder and hit it again if you miss that hit. But you got to be on a bite. Right now, we ain't on no chatterbait bite. Come on, man, this looks perfect. Look at that. Look at all them clouds. Look at all of them behind me. Top water should have been on, right? I couldn't. There's nothing on. I think it's just the weather. I think it's just so hot. Water, you know, when you get there in the morning and the water is still 85 degrees, and yeah, I should still be able to get on a chatterbait bite. I bought it, I might as well throw it, right? Nothing else is working. I got this crazy kind of a citrusy fire tiger color, right? I may put even a brighter trailer, but we're going to try that summer craw, baby rage menace on it. I mean, I bought this stinking bait. I might as well at least throw it here and there. I can't believe there wasn't a fish right over there. Now, I haven't been down here. I haven't been down here fishing since 4th of July. I came down here, put together. Oh man, there's clouds everywhere. This should be a good day. Come on. The pressure's got to be a little. I didn't check. I never check barometric pressure. I usually figure. There we go. The sun's bright. Now that, I don't know if that was color or not. I think I landed right on that fish's head. But I usually, just if it's going to be chance of rain and cloudy, I feel that it's going to be a better bite and the pressure's going to be down a little. If it's, and I saw there was going to be some clouds. Look at that fish. That might be the first and only bass I've caught on this color. But we're going to stick with it at least till the sun pops all the way up. Do I need a pick of that? I probably need a pick. All right, we got a pick. That's why sometimes it pays to own all the colors of the rainbows on chatterbaits. Let's see if we got a jumper. Get out there and jump. You can do it. You can do it. Look at you. Oh, yes. Got a little jumper. Got a little action going. All right, let's go. Uh-oh, you guys got a little hair in your eyes. You good? You ready? Got cloud cover. We got a crazy bright. All the colors of the rainbow. That does look like a rainbow, doesn't it? We're going to call that old rainbow. So I've not given up. Somewhere in here, I know I got fingernail polish. Don't make a big thing about it. That, you know what? There's no chatterbait bite going on. It's just, it is not happening. The only bait that has done anything, and I'm gonna change it up real quick, and I'll let you guys watch right through this. It was crazy bright. Now I may have landed. Look at all that. There's a whole pile of freaking chatterbaits. Nothing's working. Crazy bright color. I'm not sure if I actually tried this one. I can't remember now. I was like, you know, did I actually try this Beehive Delight, the actual true jackhammer with our little Z-Man thing on it? So I'm gonna throw it, and then I'm about ready to abandon ship on chatterbaits, period. Because what clicked in my mind, I just now thought about this bait because Matt said when it's on, it's on. And I'm like, you know what? It's kind of like chatterbait. When the chatterbait's on, it's on. When it's off, it's like not good. What about this dude? What should I throw this on? Let's just throw it on. Oh my God. Hang on. Got a freaking sock caught on a hook, which is the only bad thing about that. Let's break out our quick, right? Real quick. Let's break out the quick rod with our Corrado BFS on it. 10-pound line. I could probably throw this on the filling, but it does have, look at that. Look at that. Daddy Longlegs climbing on our sonar. He's going to point us out to some fish. I can already tell you, I don't like how this JabberJaw's, if you guys can see that, the little snap can get caught down and in there, which is not good. You can pop it right back out, but I don't want that happening when I'm casting. So anyway, I mean, it can't hurt just to try the JabberJaw. Right? Do not think these fish have seen it. And I agree, when it's on, it's on. So I think it should get a little deeper than the dig it would. Try a little ways. Well, I was going to try a little ways out from the bank. Can't even catch a fish on the JabberJaw. I can feel it hitting that bottom pretty good. I'm trying to make myself like these. I'd love it if these kicked in and worked, you know, as good as, you know, the dig it or better. You know, if that chatterbait bite is a little off or... All right, I got it on. It is not doing anything spectacular yet. Give it just a little bit here. There was a... I swore that was a bump. Come on, JabberJaw. I know a spot where I'm going to try to get out today and use the deeper one. There was one that just hit that fish. Knocked him right on the head, I bet. So if I get this fish in, that's only 2 fish we've caught, and I swear I just happened to land on their heads. I don't know if you could attribute the bait to really being you can't really call it a, you know, definitely you're not on any kind of pattern. You just landed on one of their heads. But it is a fish on the JabberJaw. Do I need to pick? No. Whee! Let's go. Let me slow down a little bit. That thing just hit the water and I made like 1 crank and, you know, bam. Wasn't really like I was working it. Kind of just the same way that crazy bright chatterbait was. Oh, there was a fish there for sure. Might be a few fish right there. Should throw. There we go. All right. I need to stay out of that. I'm gonna actually let the wind blow me right into this bank. I'll be able to cast over to that way. Try to pull all I can out because this is going to be a tough bite today, I guess. Look at that dude. All right, well, there's two on that JabberJaw. Let's go. All right, I'm letting that wind blow us. I haven't hit the trolling motor since I got that first fish. The wind should blow us right into the bank and we'll be like right here. There's a stick sticking up right out there, but I think it's just happened to be there in this little area, the few that we've got so far. So I had the first one, got the second one. Missed in between. I did have what I felt like was a hit, and I missed him. I'm gonna have to back this. I didn't want to have to hit the trolling motor. I thought the wind was gonna blow me into the bank. It just started working me down there closer to him. Try him a little. Yep, there's one right there. Little dude. All right, is the JabberJaw on, or are we just in a little spot of them? I mean, it's on. There's no denying that I've thrown a lot of baits, and bam, this old JabberJaw is kicked in right here anyway. Oh, try right along that bank. Oh, there's. Oh, Jesus, that's a big one. That was huge, huge, guys. Did you see it? That bait jumped right back out of the water. Whoa, right at the freaking boat. Jesus, that, oh my God. I was just thinking I need to rig up the dig it. Do you guys see that? That I did not. I stopped reeling right there. I was literally had the rod tip down. I saw him coming for it first. We don't have very good water visibility, but I saw that fish. Oh my goodness. Woo! That woke me up. All right, we're awake now. Jeez. You got Berkeley coming out with the old slobber knocker. I watched that video. I've seen it. I watched a couple iCast, Tackle Warehouse iCast video on it, but before that, just some YouTuber like me I saw the commercial through his channel first. He like copied it, like played it on his channel. Then I saw that, commercial on it. Looks like it may be all right. I'll probably get one just to try it. I don't know. They're actually enough money. Same thing with this bait. I'm still kind of hunting for that awesome Squarebill that's not crazy expensive. But if this bait really does work, you only need a handful of colors, and it's one of those baits that should last quite a while. There's one. And as you guys can see, on a tough bite day, it does work. I should put it up against the dig it. I should get the dig it out and see if it works too. But because if I get the dig it out and it doesn't work and this does, that would really tell me something also. If I can't seem to muster up a fish on the dig it, but this one's getting hit. But I don't know. So far she's legit. I don't know how much footage or whatever you'll see. I came up and down this bank with the chatterbaits this morning with topwater poppers and a buzz bait, and was not mustering many fish up. All those baits, everything all combined, hasn't caught as many fish as this one bait right here has. So could it just be Squarebill in general? Yeah. I guess I should find that out by taking my favorite Squarebill and putting it up with it. But man, I can tell you I've only had this a couple weeks and I already kind of have a little confidence feel building up in it, as far as like if I throw that JabberJaw, I've got a good chance of catching some fish. Bank. So there's that deeper diving one. Now if I was somewhere where I'm not sure with brush and that kind of stuff, I probably want this on my other rods with 15-pound line. I'd probably be throwing this one on my sharp rod or the 13 fishing Fate Black. That just saw a fish. We caught a fish here this morning, but I just saw something right where that wood is out there floating, hit at a top. Oh, I went over the top. That is not going to be a good test because that thing is super sharp. We got a fish on the other side of that. We caught a fish on the other side of that deal. What is going on? There's a fish chasing that fish. There's a bigger fish chasing that fish. Right here. I got that other bait caught on that one. There was a bigger fish. I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh, dang it. I ain't even worried about that little dude. There was a bigger bass on that other one, and that's what I've talked about with this bait, man. It's like they're fighting over it. When it gets one, there's got them all fired up. Look at that fish. That is the first one I've caught on the deeper diver, so I probably ought to grab a pick. That is not much to talk about, though. You know what? Let's just see if we can catch that other one. Whee! Let's go. Crushed bone up against that oyster of the Strike King, because I've thrown that oyster around a little bit today and nothing. I'd have thought I'd accidentally got on a crappie. Oh, there's a fish. I'd have thought I would have got on maybe a crappie or something. Okay, so I had to work for that one, but that is, whoa. We'll call him good. That is a couple on the deep diver, and what do we get? 3 or 4 on the shallow one in that one spot. So when the bite is tough, we're still catching them with the moving bait. I guess getting a reaction bite going. I thought I had another fish. I do have another fish. Let me back this boat up. Hold on. Let me get this boat backed up. I may be in a little chunk. Oh, stay hooked. Oh, he's barely hooked though. I'm gonna probably lose him. Nope. All right, so let me back this boat out of there. We are kind of on them. We found something anyway. When we get on some bass, they are hitting it. Let's keep going. Let me try one more. One more with old Mr. Deep. There he is. That may be bigger. One more with him. Oh, he come off. I should probably be throwing this on a bigger rod. That was probably a fish of the day. But just in case there's one setting up on that anywhere out there, I want to try it real quick. We've got a decent day going. What just fell? I have no clue. I got a little dink. I stood up fat, or something fell. Oh, that is a crappie. Oh, that ain't what I was going for. I'm still trying to figure out what fell. I don't know if you guys heard that noise. If I'd have been in a kayak, I'd have fallen out. There we go. Catch, clean, cook. No thanks. You'll live another day, crappie. Uh-oh. Is that a bump? Come on, get on there. Come on. There's a fish. Not big. I thought he was a monster. Okay, so out here in the middle of nowhere, our soft plastic game, I wouldn't call it working with that little dude. He's never been hooked before. A little bitty dude. Sprayed grass. Never even really got the hook out of the plastic. It just went, pushed it down and got him. So it's actually moved some. It's over here now. It's kind of came this way from where I I planted it where I thought was straight out across from there, but evidently it's moved. There we go. So it's right there. I found it with the, and man, there's a whole school of little ones on it though. I don't know, we'll keep going. We might be able to get a big one out of there. I'm not gonna stop to smell nothing, just throw the little ones back, try for a big one, right? Let's try them right here. Now I'm showing I'm only in 4 foot of water right here. That doesn't seem right. Something ain't right. Nope, I'm right on top of them. There they are. Right on top of them now. Will you hold on? Unfortunately, it looks like a whole bunch of dinks have taken up shop at the old watering hole over here. All right, everybody, I'm putting an end to this video. Deep water side, JabberJaw for the win, right? Got them on the shallower running and the deeper running one, and that was the main bait on everything. I probably have a separate small topwater video that wasn't the greatest, but I'll keep it separate. And then just the grind of trying everything out here today. It's a tough bite. Temps crazy hot. Water temps have stayed right at 85 degrees. We do have a little bit of cloud cover and wind that's helped us maybe a little, but it's that tough summertime. It's the end of July. This is like the 5th, 6th of July. But anyway, get out, go bass bonsai. Stay tuned. If you haven't watched the topwater video, watch it. It was a struggle, but then I'm going to the shallow side. Be looking for that video. If you're seeing fish caught after this video, that means that there wasn't enough action on that side. I just tagged them on this one. But if this is it and the little outro's done, that means I caught enough, and go see what I caught them on the shallow side. All right, so thanks for watching. Go out. I can't really recommend you buy the JabberJaws. They do work, but they're like $12, $13 baits. And the new slobber knocker's coming out. I might try it, might not, I don't know. Probably will. You know how I am crazy about chatterbaits, right? I do recommend these rods. Let me show you. I do recommend, if the Lure Star contest rods, you can get them, if you catch them on sale, 125 to 145 bucks when they're not on sale. Shipped to your door, 2-piece rods. They come in light, medium, and a medium heavy. The medium heavy is a 7'3". All the others are 6'8". This is the one probably my favorite for, especially for chatterbaits or your basically half-ounce bass baits. I recommend this sharp rod, 6'8" medium, but it feels more like on the verge of a medium heavy. So that's one I recommend. The Zillion, I do recommend that. Probably going to win for me here at Bass Bonsai. Best reel of the year, probably best reel ever made, also due to that SV Boost spool. That's my favorite spool ever. They do have the limited Steez that has a shallow version of the Boost spool, is the only thing available. I'm sure in the future almost all your dial reels, the higher end ones anyway, will come with the Boost capability stuff, right? So anyway, get out, go bass bonsai. There's that. You're not a slobber knocker. No, you're not. You're not even a dig it. You're not even, what's that other one I was getting mixed up with? A Booyah hard knocker. You're a 13 fishing JabberJaw, right? All right, get out, go bass bonsai, but whatever you do, make sure you have fun doing it.